Hi everybody, good morning. It's Tuesday, April 7th. This evening, if you can see through the clouds, there's going to be a full moon. You can see almost 100% of the face of the moon tonight. Some exciting news I found out yesterday, Kipton's family got a new dog, so congratulations. His name is Spade and he's super cute. I'm excited for you guys, Kipton. Today we're going to have a Google Hangout at 10:30, so I just wanted to put that on your radar. Before we meet, I'd like you to preview in your workshop book the expository text, Rescue Dogs Save the Day. And so when we get together, I'd like you to have already read that, and we'll do another close read together. And then we're going to talk about our skills and strategies this week, which are going to be ask and answer questions, author's point of view, expository text characteristics, which we are pretty much experts on expository texts now that we're at the end of third grade, and sentence clues. Okay, those are like context clues, but we'll talk about those more when we get together at 10:30, all right? And then we are also going to do, so when you get together with me, you should have your workshop book, and you should also have your packet, and we're going to cover these two pages together that are the comprehension pages for Rescue Dogs Save the Day, okay, the front and back of that page. All right, let's go ahead and talk about math, and then we're going to talk about grammar, okay? All right, today we're on lesson 9-2 in math. You're going to need your math journal, and you're going to need the front and back of the worksheet that I put in the week 3 math with the week 3 math materials, okay? So it says lesson 9-2 at the top. There's a feeding hummingbirds activity that's going to be a follow-up activity because I'm going to help you with the page in your journal. So this is like a follow-up page that you're going to do independently. And then there's a home link page on the back. There's 2 problems on that. So it'll get done pretty quickly, I think. All right, so today we're going to talk about masses of North American birds. And you're going to be using, on pages 277 and 278, there are maps with birds found in North America. And we're going to be talking about the range of how much they weigh. Because when in third grade we talk about mass, we're talking about weight. And we're going to talk about the weight in grams and kilograms. Now remember, grams are really light. 1 gram is about the weight of a paper clip. So imagine holding a paper clip in your hand. It's really light. And if you held 10 paper clips in your hand, that'd still be pretty light. That'd be 10 grams. A kilogram, if you think, is about a liter of water in a bottle. So if you think about that big smart bottle of water that I had in the classroom, that weighed about 1 kilogram. So if you had an armful, 10 bottles of those smart waters, that would weigh about 10 kilograms. So when we're talking about birds today, the big birds are going to be weighed in kilograms, and the little birds are going to be weighed in grams. And you're going to see there's a range, because just like adult people, adult birds don't all weigh exactly the same, but they usually weigh within a range. So you're going to look at the range of their weight below each bird. And remember, like I said, the big birds like the eagles are going to be weighed in kilograms, and then the little birds like the hummingbirds are going to be weighed in grams, okay? All right, so let's look at page 279, and I'm going to give you some help with parts of this. And then you're going to go use the map to find birds that fit the description for the weights that I help you find. I do need you to write number models, and I'm going to give you a little bit of help with that. So let's read through these 3 problems step by step, and I'm going to help you with the number models. We're going to use helper facts to help us with extended facts to find the answers. And then you're going to find birds that fit that description. And I will tell you, for number 2 and number 3, there's more than one answer, okay? So you can actually challenge yourself and find more than one bird that could fit that description. I think for, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 birds that you could write for number 2. So you could really give yourself an extra challenge and try to find up to 4 birds that fit the description for number 2. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. There are 3 birds that could fit the description for number 3. So see if you can find all 3 birds, but you must find at least 1 for each, okay? All right, let's talk about number 1 first. And I've got my whiteboard and my Expo marker to help us out with this today. Number 1, what is the total mass of 70 bald eagles that each have a mass of about 4 kilograms? So we're going to take 70 bald eagles times 4 kilograms each and see what they weigh. And to help me, this is our number model, but to help me with that, I'm going to think of a basic fact. I'm going to think of 7 times 4 because that's easier to remember. 7 times 4 is 28. Okay, so if 7 times 4 is 28, that's right, you know already. 70 times 4 is going to be 280. Okay, and so that's your number model, and then you're going to write, and this is everything you need for number 4, and you're going to write about 280 kilograms, kg. Okay? All right, that's number 1. Number 2 is where we're going to do the number model part together, and then you're going to have to find birds on the maps that fit this description, okay? So number 2 says, what bird could have the same mass as 3 30-gram ladder-backed woodpeckers? So we're going to have to find another bird that weighs the same as 3 30-gram ladder-backed woodpeckers. So that number model is 3 times 30, because there's 3 30-gram ladder-backed woodpeckers. And to help us with that extended fact, we can use the basic fact 3 times 3 equals 9, right? And that helps you because now you know 3 times 30 equals 90. Okay, so the birds you're looking for weigh about 90 grams. That means 90 is in their range. Okay, so you can find up to 4 birds that have 90 grams in their range. That means it's in between the lightest and the heaviest mass for that bird. Okay, all right. So that's the number model you need, and you're going to find up to 4 birds. Find at least 1. But I bet you can find all 4 if you try really hard. All right, number 3. There are 6 birds. I'll hold it up. We're on number 3 now. There are 6 birds that each have about the same mass taking baths in a bird bath. Sorry, I got tongue-tied. Their combined mass is about 180 grams. Name at least 2 types of birds they could be. Okay, so that's a missing factor problem, and you could also write it as a division problem. So I'm going to show you both number models. So first of all, we have 6 birds, right? And they each weigh this amount because altogether they weigh 180. So I'm writing that as a missing factor. And then you could say your basic fact that would help you would be 6 times what equals 18? Well, you know it is 3, right? So if 6 times 3 is 18, then 6 times 30 is 180. So we're looking for birds that have 30 in their range, okay? 30 grams in their range. All right, so that's how you could write it as a missing factor problem. I told you could write it as a division problem too, so I just want to show you that in case you want to try it that way. In that case, we'd say we have 180 grams altogether, right? Divided by 6 birds equals how much weight per bird, how many grams per bird. And that would be the same thing. You take your basic fact to help. 18 divided by 6 equals 3. So now you know 180 divided by 6 equals, that's right, 30. So either way, you're looking for birds that weigh within the 30 gram range. Now they want you to find at least 2 birds that fit that description, and I just told you there at the beginning of our talk that there are 3 birds that fit that description. So for that problem, find at least 2 of the birds that fit the description, and if you want a challenge, find the 3rd bird that fits that description, okay? I would like to see that page, so send it to me via Google Classroom, or Mom and Dad can text it to me when you're all done, okay? And then I'd also like to see your math box page for 9-2. That is page 280. And then I'd like you to try 304 all by yourself. It's very similar to what we just did, but I want you to try it without my help. And then finally, the home link is just 2 problems on the back of that page, okay? So I'd like to see all 4 math pages today. You don't have to send me anything else. The grammar is the next thing we're going to do, and I'm going to put the answer keys for that in our Google Classroom, so you can just check that yourself. You don't have to send it to me. And we're going to do the comprehension activity for Rescue Dogs Save the Day together, so you don't have to send that to me, okay? All right, so today we're going to go in our packet, and we're going to flip until we find the grammar pages. And the first page has the magnifying glass on it, and we're going to talk about pronoun-verb agreement today, and what does that mean, okay? So a present tense action verb, that's a word that shows action, remember something we're doing, must agree with its subject pronoun. Add S to most action verbs in the present tense when you use the pronouns he, she, and it. Do not add S to an action verb when you use the pronoun I, we, you, and they. So let's read down here. Look at the sentences below for examples of pronoun-verb agreement. She creates a secret code. We help write a message. It gives directions to a secret place. Did you try to figure it out? They succeed and find the hidden treasure. So you're going to see sometimes we add an S to the action verb, as in she creates, because she wouldn't say she create a secret code. You'd say she creates a secret code. And sometimes we don't, depending on the pronoun in front. So we help write a message. You don't need to say we helps write a message. It'd be we help write a message, okay? So you can go back over that one more time at the top of the page. We're going to do page 111 and 112 today. For 111, it's a two-part. There's two parts in the directions. So first you're going to read the sentence and circle the verb that fits, and then you're going to rewrite the sentence using that verb. So it says she read or she reads a story to us every day. Right, reads would make sense there. She reads a story to us every day. So you're going to circle reads and then write that sentence. She reads a story to us every day. Do the same thing 1 through 5. And then on page 112, there's a review up at the top just to help you refresh if you need it. And then you're going to decide which verb fits the sentence. So we blank helping mom with our garden. Would you say we like helping mom with our garden, or we likes helping mom with our garden? Right, you'd say we like helping mom. So you're going to circle the verb like and then write it on the line. We like helping mom with our garden. Do the same thing for 1 through 10. Okay, and then we're going to remember to read Rescue Dogs Save the Day before you get together with me at 10:30. And I'm excited to see everybody at 10:30, and we're going to talk about all those skills and strategies I mentioned before. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.